Hey guys, what's going on? It is Monster Shark Gaming here, and welcome back to the channel. Now, I literally just got done watching all of Pulse's videos, formerly known as CM Pulse, about WWE 2K18, everything that 2K has told him, Tony Pizza Guy, Tommy Emu, Chris Dacre, you know, everybody, what they told everybody, and I'm excited. I mean, I say this every year, every time they announce like stuff from 2K and everything. I always get excited. I always tell you guys like, oh, it's gonna be better, it's gonna be better. And you know, I mean, I'm right, but at the same time, I'm wrong, because I say it's gonna be way better, which it's not, but it ends up being better. Certain things, not so much, but I mean, hey. Now, he did not mention anything about showcase mode, and I really want to know if they were going to keep showcase out or not, you know? That was one of my things. I was really hoping they'd keep showcase out, and I think they, I don't know. I hope they do, but with the things I heard about my career, I mean, that's all in the mode we're going to fucking need, man. So, some things that he mentioned, if you guys did not watch the video, if you didn't, I recommend you go watch it after this video. But basically, like, I'm going to go ahead and just touch up on some things. I don't want to say everything. You know, he explains it a lot better. Plus, you know, he wrote down notes. I'm going based off of memory of everything I just saw. I wanted to go ahead and get this out as soon as I could. You know, after a long day at work, I just want to get this done, start streaming so I can have some fun with you guys and all that kind of stuff. So he touched up on my career, and some things about my career is that, you know, he mentioned to 2K that, you know, my career just doesn't have any direction. When you win a championship, it's like, who cares? You just face the same guy at every single pay-per-view, no matter what. Anyway, you know, it's like, why even bother? Like, what's the point of my career? So I guess that they're restarting a lot of things. There is a lot of things that they're just starting from scratch on for this game, which is probably the best way to do it. Obviously, we're going to see hundreds of new moves in the game. My career, apparently, you know, they always have like some sort of saying, like some sort of term or whatever, some sort of phrase for each WWE game. And this one's Be Like No One, which you all should know by now. And there's a specific reason why it's Be Like No One. It's because they want to make sure that you're my player. That's one of their main focuses, is your character in the game. That's one of their main focuses. And they want to make sure that you can't be like anyone else. And they're going to have, their words are, you can have archetypes for your character. And now, I know what the word archetype is, and if you guys don't know what it is, I don't know if 2K is misusing it, because if they're using the term correctly, to the point where I think they're using it correctly at least, holy shit. Because that means not only can you just make your guy a high flyer, you can make him a specific type of high flyer. You can make your guy a specific type of powerhouse or brawler, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's one thing to make your guy a brawling type, a high-flying type, a powerhouse type, a dirty type. Archetypes would be, you know, a subtype of that. So you can even be more specific to what you want your character to be. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be to the point where it's like, oh, I want to be a dirty fighter and I want to be the kind that low blows people. You know, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like that. It's just going to be like, you can set your base stuff, and whatever you have your attributes set to is what you can do. And also, it's by weight class too. He was saying, Paul said that if you're a cruiserweight, you're not going to be able to do things that a super heavyweight can do. And if you know you're a super heavyweight, you can't do, I mean, you won't be able to do things that cruiserweights can do, such as, you know, springboard. Like, that's already a thing where you can't do springboards if you're a super heavyweight and stuff like that. But, you know, it's just in greater detail now. Like, there's just much more that you can't do if you're a super heavyweight. There's much more that you can't do as a cruiserweight, but there's also things that you can do that the others can't. So that's the point there. And then, for my career, it's going to be more, I believe you use narrative based. So there is going to be a lot more dialogue, I guess. And there's also free roaming backstage in my career. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Free roaming backstage is great. We see that in 12? I don't think we saw that in 12. I think they gave us the illusion of free roaming and backstage that game. I'm not sure. But I know SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 had full out, like, you could go everywhere backstage. It always looked the same. But I mean, that's fine. That's fine. But there's free roaming backstage, which means, you know, you can start shit backstage again, or someone else can start shit, I'm guessing, and then you can probably create storylines through backstage shit that doesn't even reach, like, television yet. You know what I mean? Like, that would be really, really cool. And then apparently also, I don't know if it's for backstage. I would assume it's for regular backstage as well. But they said for backstage brawls, it is 3 times the size of WWE 2K18's backstage brawl map. 3 times. That's pretty fucking neat. And you can go to like a whole bunch of different areas and stuff like that. Like that's awesome. That's absolutely great. Also, yeah, I'm kind of just going in a random order of things. Again, I'm not going to say everything, but I'm going to give you, you know, a good amount of stuff. Something that people have been asking for a long time. Something that I saw was confirmed not happening by advertisements for, I believe it was Target, but apparently 2K. Didn't give them the right information right away or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just for like people that can play. But it says 2 to 6 players can play on co-op, and then same thing for online. Now you can have 8 people matches. I forgot what the official term they called it. It was like the 8-man/woman full mayhem or something like that. But you can now have 8-person ladder matches. You can have Royal Rumbles with 8 people in the ring at a time. 8-person tag matches. Wow. Wow. How long has it been? Years, decades since we've been able to do this. Well, this is going to be the first time that we can do it where it's, you know, tolerable. That's amazing. You can have 8 people in the ring and everything. Now, when we do Money in the Bank ladder matches on my streams, which we didn't do too long ago, for my interactive universe, it's 6 people, and I always have such a hard buying matches or something. It's like I just want them all to be in it, and now I can kind of do that. I can have 2 more people in each Money in the Bank ladder match. What an incredible match! It's fucking sweet. Man. Man, that's just so good. It's just so good. I cannot wait for this game right now. Also, we already know the pre-order bonus is Kurt Angle. Kurt accidentally tweeted that out too soon. He was not supposed to. I mean, whatever. He's Kurt Angle. Like, he's gonna get in trouble for it. Yeah, so Universe Mode they touched up on a little bit as well. And, you know, obviously I'm very big into Universe Mode considering that's the thing I do the most in this game is Universe Mode for my interactive Universe modes. And they said they did a lot with it, of course. They started some stuff over. They did a lot of different things. They also redid the promo engine. It is now known as Promo Engine 2.0, so that's good because the promo engine in 2K17 was garbage. Also no audio, which I guess they're fixing as well. So I guess you'll have audio for your character in this game. That made no sense to take it out for 17. That was just ridiculous. But yeah, now you'll see that in 2K17 or any of the games, you know, starting at 2011, from 2011 to 2K17, Universe Mode has always been, has always had storylines of some sort in it. And they're changing it, which is good with the way Paul's explained it. So I guess what they're doing is, instead of just people randomly attacking you and starting a rivalry that way, it's just like they attack you and then sometimes they'll come out and attack you on another show. Now it's going to be something has to happen in order for our rivalry to spark. So it'll be like, let's just say, for example, like this, by the way Pulse explained it to us, the best way I could explain it is with an example. That's how I like to explain it. This is an example. But, for example, let's say that you're playing as John Cena and you are taking on Rusev, for example. And let's say you're John Cena, you beat Rusev, and that gets Rusev a little ticked off then. Not that it will always happen, but Rusev will get ticked off and then attack you. And then the following week, let's say you're John Cena, again, you're facing Bray Wyatt in a one-on-one match. And then during your match, Rusev just comes in and attacks you. You win by disqualification, but Rusev's attacking you, and then that'll end up like, boom, official rivalry right there. So that's cool. Like they're saying, like, in order for a rivalry to happen, something else has to happen in order to provoke an altercation, and then an altercation after that, and then altercation after altercation after all this stuff, boom, rivalry. So it's good that it's not just like, boom, this guy's gonna go ahead and attack you, and then you guys will face each other every single week, and then also face each other at the pay-per-view. Like, no. Yeah, 2K has looked at a lot of things, and a lot of things, like, I guess they're gonna work. They didn't say a lot about like match types. They actually didn't really say anything. They just mentioned that match types is the third most asked thing on the forums. Number one, what was number one? Number one was the roster, and number two was creation of like the most asked things on the forums and everything. So it's like, people really want to know about these things. People really want these things changed. So I'm guessing by that logic, they're going to make different they're going to add more match types. Hopefully we'll see like the 6-pack challenge, you know, it's like a fatal 6-way and then the fatal 5-way, handicap 2-on-3 instead of just 1-on-3 or 1-on-2. Like, come on. But now there's 8. Think about that. If you do a handicap match, think about that. You could do like a 3-on-4 handicap match. What? That'd be fucking nuts. A 3-on-4 handicap match or a 1-on-4. That can be a thing now. Or if they add that match type. If they do that. That would be absolutely sick. I think that'd be really, really cool. Yeah, like, it's just, I'm thinking of all these things right now, and it's like, how is this game going to be bad in any way? And right now, I'm not seeing anything, though every year I don't before the game comes out, and then I say, like, oh, it's garbage, but I'm going to play it anyway. So, yeah, like, again, I'm not going to tell you guys everything. I don't want to take everything away from Pulse, because that's my source. He mentioned a lot more. Last thing I will mention, unless something else specifically comes to mind, new commentary team. We will have Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Byron Saxton. I know some people in my streams were like hoping it wasn't going to be Byron Saxton on the commentary team, and it is. But I mean, I'd rather have Byron Saxton than JBL, because JBL pisses me off and annoys me more than any other commentator in the world. Josh Matthews is a close second, but JBL pisses me the fuck off. Yeah, so I'm glad JBL is not going to be at least a commentator in the game. So that also means we won't see somebody wrestling and then also commentating. That's kind of cool, but yeah, like, again, like I said, I'm super excited for this game. I can't wait for it. It's sounding very, very good. Paul even like said like, whoa, this is crazy, some of the shit that's in here. Again, last thing I said that with this commentary thing. But last thing is there is a new online mode called Road to Glory, and I did want to get to this. I completely forgot about it until now. If you guys play WWE Supercard, there is a they do events called Road to Glory. Now I'm thinking, what if they're just taking Road to Glory from Supercard and putting it into the game, into the console version? Would that be pretty crazy? Or at least something like it, not exactly like that. But I don't know, because that's weird that they would have the same name for an online mode in a console game that they have in their mobile game. That's just kind of weird, and why wouldn't it be the same thing then, right? Otherwise, it's like, oh, I'm going to play Road to Glory. Which Road to Glory? The mobile game, the Road to Glory in the mobile game, or the completely other mode that's on the console version? You know, so, I mean, we're just going to have to see how that all plays out. Again, shout-outs to Pulse for making, it was 4 videos that he posted. 4 different videos on 4 different topics. He did it all right. I kind of just bunched everything into one video, which isn't the wrong way to do it. It's just a different way. His way was probably better because one, definitely more views that way. Then also, it helps categorize. So if you want to know something specific, you just go to that video. And if you're trying to find, like, if you want to show your friends, like, yo, he mentioned this. Like, he went to 2K. He got to meet with 2K. He got to talk to them, you know, like he has been for the past few years. And this is what they said about this. It's like, oh, where am I going to find it in this one video with everything jumbled like I just did? That's why I'm telling you guys after this video, go watch Pulse's videos. Much more helpful the way he did it, in my opinion. Because then again, like if you want to know about the commentary team, you go to that one video that talks about the commentary team. You know, it makes it much easier. But yeah, I wanted to make that a quick video. I actually don't know how long I was recording this one for. I know it was longer than I wanted it to be. Sorry about that. Again, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe. And follow me on Twitch. I'm going to be going live later on today. You know, I got home. I watched those 4 videos. I ate. I started recording right after. So I'm going to take care of some things. I'm going to start streaming by the time this video uploads. Yeah, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.